It is new today. It's called the Edgy. This has the most buckles in the show, for sure.
Yes, but it's easy in, easy off because we don't have to actually adjust the buckles every time we get into this Edgy shoe. You just use that internal zipper. It's floor to ceiling, and you just unzip, zip yourself in, set it and forget it once with those buckles. You really don't even need to set them. How it comes out of the box works for me. So
yeah, you're right. I never set them either.
No, I mean, if you need a little bit extra adjustability or you want them to be a little slouchier, loosen it up a little bit. But, you know, for the most part, just zip in, zip off.
They're great. This is a feature price, which is a break in the price. This price will actually expire at the end of the day on the 14th, which takes you to like the middle of next week to be able to get these, if we even have them left. We don't have a lot of these either, and they are brand new today. That color right there that I have on is camel. This one is black, and look at the burnishing up there in the front on the black.
A lot of the times you can't see
the
burnishing as well on black, but here it actually is one of the most obvious of the shades.
Granite.
And that's a gray, but it is a taupey gray.
It's a total taupey
Yes.
gray. In fact, looking at it, I almost called it like a brown, but you're right. It's more taupey, a taupey gray. We call it granite.
Yes.
4 easy payments of $47.49, $19 less than the QVC price, which is a feature price right now. But like I said, that does go away in the middle of next week. Super fun.
These are so fun. And I think that one of my favorite details on this shoe is obviously you've got studs and you got buckles up here. But when you're looking at your shoe from above, you'll also notice all of these studs that go around the outsole. And that's really for you to see more than anybody else. And it just shows the attention to detail that Miz Mooz pays, because we want you to feel great looking at your own feet, as well as when you're walking down the street and people stop you and ask you where are your shoes from.
Right. Yeah, that's very true. This is also that great European sizing. So you have a little bit of a bridge sizing there through some of them. Go to your normal size, but do know that you can, if you have like a wider or narrower foot, kind of go in between.
Exactly. And those overlaps are at the 9 and the 9.5 level. So just play with that. So if you're a narrow 9, you can do the 39, wider 9s go to a 40. Same thing, narrow 9.5s go to a 41, wider 9.5s.
A lot of great leather, feels fantastic, and easy entry like we talked about.
Absolutely. And as always, we have the rubberized sole. We have just a little bit of lift there in the heel, but totally comfortable. As you open it up, you can see that micro suede lining, so you do not have to wear a sock. The outsole upper is totally leather, and it's kind of like a suede leather, but it's not a suede to be scared of. It's not going to, like, one time out in the rain, it's going to be ruined. At all. It's something, because of those burnished details, it looks better the more you wear.
We have now less than 1,000 of these left to go around total. Let's show that size chart here for a second and talk me through it.
So if you're a 5.5 to 6, go straight across to a 36. If you are a 9 or 9.5, notice the overlap. Narrow 9s go to a 39, wider 9s go to a 40, narrow 9.5s go to a 40, wider 9.5s go to a 41.
This is the big, I would say, I don't know, I always come at the end of the show, we have that big boot too, but this is the most boot that we have, I think, because of all the buckles.
Exactly, and it kind of runs a gamut between so many different types of boot styles. So it's not a straight moto boot because it's not bulky. It's actually kind of elongating to the foot, and it slims the foot. It doesn't have too much like overhang. We're not doing different tongues and collars up here like we sometimes do, but you do have these beautiful buckle details, and it brings in a little bit of Western to that partial moto look because of the hardware here. And then again, it makes it just fun with all those studs.
Let's show the girls, and you can see how they look on them. I would love this with a little skirt. Oh, yeah. We have that over there. Megan has that on with a little skirt.
I really love this duster look and how it goes every pair of shoes. I would completely wear that outfit 100% soup to nuts.
And then Kate and I have on basically the best pants ever, because the jeans that we're wearing work with every single shoe.
Yeah, exactly, because you do have that little scalloping around the outside, and that we want to show up the top of our boots.
Right.
Like, we have beautiful shoes, so I think a crop jean is really perfect here.
Great price on these Miz Mooz shoes when you find them in boutiques, which is not frequently. These aren't shoes that you see everywhere. Look at how cute that looks. In fact, Kate and I have on the exact same pants and shoes, I think. What size are you wearing? What size shoe are you in?
Size shoe, I think 39.
Yeah. So I'm like one size up. Other than that, we'd be like identical twinsies. But they look great with these pants, and I love this color. What was I saying? Oh, yes. You can't find these shoes everywhere. And a lot of the Miz Mooz styles that come here to QVC are only at QVC. And you're right. They do kind of slim the foot, don't they? Just a little bit.
Yeah, when you look down, because you originally, sometimes you think moto boot and you think bulky and clunky. These have the moto boot inspiration without any of that bulk and clunk, but you still get the funky, stud details and all of the buckles. And then we also make it just easy to get in and out with this floor to ceiling internal zipper.
You just can't get into Miz Mooz shoes usually, though, for under $200. So the fact that we have these at a featured price at $189.98 is kind of a gift. But that does go away at the end of the day on the 14th, which is the middle of next week. So if we have any left at that point, that price will go up. I don't think we will because we have fewer than 1,000 left to go around right now, and it is a top find. 4 easy payments of $47.49, 36 in the Camel's getting limited. Only 800 now left to go around total. This is the Granite, which we have decided is kind of a taupier gray.
Absolutely. We had a gray granite earlier in the show that was a bit more of a straight blue-based gray. This truly is a taupey gray. Right. It's kind of warm, but it's going to play and mix and match with a lot of your clothing because it's a neutral.
I love the outsole. That's a substantial outsole.
Yeah, it's going to take marathons to wear through that.
Right. It kind of reminds me of the outsole like on my cowboy boots. Like it really does have some girth to it. So you really feel like you're not going to wear these out. Here's your black. But at the same time, I don't feel like there'd be any break-in period in these. I have no socks on with them.
That's
and
the thing.
great.
I love cowboy boots, but the break-in period is awful.
And then also Brandy, Camel. I wore them for my 40th birthday at the end of last year, and I almost killed my girlfriend trying to take them off after a night of dancing. Like we were on the floor, she's like trying to get them off. Like they just don't wear in.
No. Your feet swell a little bit, and you're done, toast.
Not a problem with these. Easy entrance, even though it has all the buckles, you don't even have to think about them. They're just there almost kind of for show. They are adjustable, but you're not really adjusting them.
No, I mean, if you want, loosen up a little bit, you might get a little bit more slouch in there, but you really don't have to touch the buckles. You get in and out through this floor to ceiling zipper. We have the rubberized sole, and that's because we know that everybody's busy and everybody's in different types of elements. Everybody lives in different parts of the country, so we really love a rubberized sole because I have certain shoes that have that leather sole, and then you have to take them to the cobbler and actually get rubber put on the bottom. And
then you have to find a cobbler. And you're like, where is my nearest cobbler? Can I Yelp one of those? Yeah, that's hard to do.
Yeah, so I mean, we just do it for you, delivered in the box with the rubberized sole. Then you have the suede lining here in the inside, and that's just so it feels nice against a bare foot. But you can wear with or without socks, and you'd be the same size there. And then, of course, upper is fully leather on the outside, a little bit suede.
As you see at the bottom of the screen, yellow means it's getting limited. Red means it has sold out. So 36 in that Camel is now getting limited, and we do not have a whole lot of these. That is the graphite that you see on Blair right there.
I like how Blair paired the graphite with her outfit because the obvious choice there would have been to go with a black boot, but this makes it just a little bit lighter with the light colored denim.
And I love it too because this is the Edgy, and she's got on the duster, which is awesome, and the great kind of frayed jeans. I mean, it's a whole look.
It's a total look. I love this, and this is a look that you can wear out to dinner. You can do your errands in. I mean, I think it's super comfy, and I might actually order it.
And then we'll show Kate. And Kate, is that poncho coming up next 2 hours or no? Dead San Espacio. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Yeah. Now I'm thinking I need a poncho.
I know, and it's dramatic without being like over the top.
But it goes great with the shoes. It goes great with the jeans that are coming up next hour. Brand new today, this shoe is featured price of $189.98, 4 easy payments of $47.50, and free shipping and handling on these. These are high-end shoes that are going to last and last and last. There's a lot of I like to call it disposable clothing out there. You go to big like shoe factory stores, even sometimes department stores. And for clothes as well as for shoes, you can find $24 shoes, $19.99 shoes. They hurt your feet. They're not good. They last maybe one season if you're lucky. This is a shoe that's going to last and last and last and last. 36 camel, now sold out. And you won't be disappointed in these. I mean, you're getting what you pay for, and this is a very, very high-end shoe. Plus you get that great leather and you're comfortable. And I mean, I have shoes that are super cute, but I can't wear them for more than a half hour, so I'm not really wearing them very often.
Absolutely, and I think that the whole cowboy boot / moto boot look has completely taken over to the point of we don't really even need to wear like stiletto or skinny heels anymore. You can actually put on these type of boots with your skirts and with your more elevated outfit and make them a little bit more funkier and be just as appropriate no matter where you're going.
That makes me so happy, and actually it's interesting that you said that because that's happened to me a lot with specifically Miz Mooz shoes. I will be at a fancier event with like a dress, something that's a little bit higher end, and I will gravitate towards my Miz Mooz shoes because they're just edgy and funky enough that I can wear them with that, as opposed to, because I'm not a stiletto girl. I mean, for a few minutes, but then I'm done.
Yeah, to take the picture.
Yeah,
and then
exactly. That color right there is the camel. This one right here is black. And then this right here is the graphite. Let's talk sizing again.
Sure. So our size chart is the Miz Mooz size chart. It is European sizing, but it's super easy to use. Just find your US size on the left-hand side. If you're a 5.5 to 6, you're a 36. Work your way down and notice an overlap at the 9 and the 9.5. We do this to help you with widths a little bit. So if you're a narrow 9, you're a 39. If you're a wider 9, you're a 40. If you're a narrow 9.5, you're a 40. And if you're a wider 9.5, you're a 41.
That's great. 4 easy payments of $47.50. That's on your major credit card. There's no interest and there's no convenience fee on that. But don't wait on these because the featured price on this will actually expire at the end of the day on the 14th. And that price will go up probably over $200. So this is the chance for you to get these in the graphite, the black, or also
Camel.
the camel. It's the edgy.
It's fun.
It is a fun one. Okay, similar in your height to the ones that we just had, the Edgy, but a little bit less edgy.
And a little bit softer.
A little bit softer, you're right. So, oh, goodness, and they have that great stamping that we've been talking about the entire evening. And this is called the Felix. It's a studded ankle boot, 5 easy payments of $41.99 and free shipping and handling for you on this